Hello, everybody. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am looking back at a game that I played yesterday, and I played against yuqi-s and Fatty and someone named Lisama came third. And Yuki is one of the top players. He is currently got a 406, or at least after this game, he had a 406 in Age of Innovation, which puts him at 36th. And apparently he's got really good at Fakirs, the Fakir Palace. And this game was a really good example of it. I just thought it was really worth going back and seeing how he did what he did. So that's what we're going to do today. Go back through a game. Okay, so as you can see, I was the first to pick this time. Sadly, it wasn't enough to win. No inventors in this game. But let's just go through the picks here. So I ended up taking Palace 3, really good Palace, downgrading schools. And then we had Fatty take moles. Actually, it was quite an interesting moles game too. He came a close second. And then Yuki took black. Lisama took Palace 15 here, the one with bridges and digs and books. I took red. And Fatty took the Palace 12, the one that pays you for your workshops. And then Yuki took monks. So this I found this surprising because I'm not super high on monks in general, but he made it work, and I'll just show you how he did it in a second. But interesting here. So I wanted to point out one interesting thing that I've seen a few times with top players is they will prioritize color in situations where one of the main best four colors, green, red, yellow, or black, are out. Because what happens a lot of the time is when one of those colors is out, you get some kind of sandwich situation happening. So often when it's black, red, yellow, when green is out, then you often get like gray, red, yellow, and black. Usually with more experienced tables, I think that's what you get, because brown is kind of trash. Not in every scenario, but you just don't get, the ability is not that great. And blue is also, I think, not that great. Now the risk that Yuki is taking here is if someone takes blue, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for black. It's pretty bad for blue too, actually. And I find less experienced players are more likely to take blue when they see that there's a temp ship or temp sailing. There isn't one in this game, but also sometimes navigators and the blue and the temp ship will do it. So anyway, in this case, it didn't happen. No one took blue. Lisama took illusionists. I took Omar. It's kind of, I didn't mind Omar in this scenario. Like I said, it didn't win. And then Fatty took yellow. And then Yuki took Palace 9, which is the Fakir Palace, which totally was left to the end because people don't really like it in general. I think it's tough to make work well, but that's why I want to show this game, because he really did make it work well. And then Lisama ended up with gray. Oh, hey. Hey, Panda. Hey, Eric, Chris. Nice. What are you guys playing, by the way? Okay, so let's look at the setup. So we've got a town round one, and you'll see that black ends up building that town round one. So I also wanted to find scenarios of, hey, when and how can you manage to do that round one town? I find yellow sometimes with bridges. There's ways to do it. Not that easy. This is a kind of a cool way with monks to do it. You'll see. Okay, and then you got the round two innovation. you've got a guild and workshop, and then a couple of big buildings at the end with schools at the end as well. But not that much scoring. And I say that because usually you're looking for workshops or guilds at the end when you can kind of set it up. In the middle is okay. And town round 1 is hard to do. Most people can't do it. Sure, maybe you'll get something from the innovation round. It's like 5 points though, and it's early, so you're not going to get like a big innovation score plus the 5 points. So not a huge scoring round, which I think one of the reasons why, monks, you can't use your scholars to really push the cults in a meaningful way and get a whole bunch of points that way. So I guess it helps that it's a lower scoring game. I don't know. That's my theory. Anyway, what else? When you look at the past tiles, so Yuki is third, and so I took the 2 tools at the fourth player. Wait, sorry, no, I was the first player. I lied. I'm assuming someone took the 2 tools, and then actually, let's just look. Can't remember now. Okay, so fourth player, Gray, took the 2 tools, and then third player. Oh, okay, he's third player, so he chose next. So this is, and he got the big building. So you'll see this is really important. It got a lot of points. So he's already monks. So that is going to get him 4 points. And foreshadowing here, he's going to build a stronghold. So let's see how it worked out. So the placement was also surprising to me. Nothing too crazy for where Gray set up. There's no green in the game, so they can feel free to take the good spots. Yellow, pretty normal here. And then so I think I made an error. I know I made an error here actually. I was thinking, oh wow, let's put the tower in the middle so I get a bunch of leech. And so my whole idea here is I wanted to be set up for 2 towns here and connect, and I did that. In the end, I don't think I even actually connected, but totally different story. But the problem was I didn't have a neighbor, so that was a bit silly of a way to set up here. But I think I expected that, oh, black will just go right here or right there, but they didn't. So check this out. Okay, the competency. So black went right there, H4. Surprising. Actually, now that I think of it, it was a bit of a risk because he ends up... No, it wasn't a risk. That's right. I remember now why. So here's what black does. They take the double dig. And... where do they place the double digs? Oh, interesting. I guess yellow did it first. Yeah, so black takes G5 and I6. So I suppose... it's kind of interesting. So Fatty, being yellow, actually did the dig first. And I think the way it works in BGA is they go in player order. We saw this the other day when we played a game. So I suppose it could have been a bit of a problem if Fatty took G5, but he didn't. And so this sets up a round 1 town really well for Yuki. So let's see what he does. And he's got 2... why does he have 2 scholars again? He's black and monks, that's why. Okay. Let's just see. I want to just really get this sorted. So anyway, I took the double dig. Fine. Did that. Ended up having to do an expensive TP this round. Okay, so he secures G5. And then gets the tool. So that's really important to make this all happen. Because they start with, let me just go back for 1 second here. Kind of always forget this a little bit, but black starting with 3 tools, 1 school, and 15 coins. got it. So, all right. So it's 3, and then it's 4. So you got 4 to start, and then he gets 1 more for 5, and then he gets 2 more for 7. So 7. Just remember that 7 tools to start the game plus the 2 scholars. So far he is. I'm just doing my spreadsheet over here to make sure I keep track. Okay, so he's built 1 workshop, and he's got the tools. So what's next? Gonna get a bunch of leech at some point from Gray. Okay, so he's upgrading to a guild here. So 3 tools and 5 coins spent. And then he builds his other workshop. That's 4 and 7 spent. 4 tools, 7 coins. And yeah, he's got enough to build his palace. And that's a town. So that is a way to do a round 1 town if your monks, and in this case black, I'm sure there are probably other scenarios you could do it. But that is cool. He can, so what did he get? He took the 3 tools. So I'm just going to do the math here for 6. Hang on a second. How did he... I feel like it was like he did 2 workshops, a guild, and a palace. That's 813. He started... He had 7 tools. So did I do that math wrong? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I thought he had 7. He spent 8, so somewhere along the way, either I did the math wrong or he got it tool. Anyway, we'll work it out. Anyway, I must have somehow done the math wrong. But he, anyway, got the 3 tools. So he's left here with 5 coins. Oh, does he upgrade with the books? Could that be it? That must have been it. I'm just going to double check. Sorry about this. Yuki. Yeah, okay, that's it. So when he did the double dig, he saved himself 2 tools and 3 coins because he had the 2 books for that upgrade. So that was another piece of the puzzle, which is why after starting with 7 tools, ended up with 6, and that's why he also has the 5 coins. And okay, so actually you kind of have to have things really work out in the right kind of setup to make this work. That's why he's a top player. You can see these things. Cool. So still has 4 tools and 5 coins, and so this is where things get pretty cool in round 1. He's already got 29 points here. What's next? Okay, Lasama gets the scholar. Okay, check it out. So he's built his Fakir Palace and just does a nice natural jump to D6. Amazing. And I'll just pause for a second here. Take a look at how many natural jumps he can do from his position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can natural jump to every single natural black space on the board. Crazy. So there's a piece of information for you. If you're Fakirs and you're black, you can jump to, I mean, to every space on the board. It's just, I guess what you need, if I'm not wrong, is G5. Yeah, you gotta have G5 and H4. And then these two spots will let you jump to every single black hex on the board. So, I mean, that's pretty sweet. Now, you gotta jump on it early. It helps a lot if you have no color neighbors, like if there's no brown or blue kind of attacking your black spots. So anyway, he does one jump here, and I assume he does at least one more. Does he? Yeah, he jumps to C6. Okay, I remember getting the power. So, pretty awesome. What does he do next? Okay, nothing. He's passing, and yeah, remember he took the big building tile, so he's passing for 8. And he does get the big building tile at least one other time, maybe 2 other times in the game. Anyway, does he doesn't get coins, but he gets a scholar. So he's got 3 scholar income in round 2. He obviously needs to get some coins. So let's just see what he does. I don't remember what he ended up doing. Let's just quickly move along. Okay, so he was the. Are we still in round 1? Oh, no, we're in round 2 now, and okay, so it's 6 tools and 1 coin and very little power in this round. So basically, he's sending to blue here. It is a blue power kind of round. I think he's probably not doing that much, and just kind of sending to get some power. Hopefully, he gets power on G4. I'm assuming that's what happens here. Let's just see. I give him a bit of power there. He sends again. So sets himself up for next round so he can get some power, get some coins, and do some stuff. But does he do some jumps still? I don't know. Let's see. He does do 1 jump. Okay, so he's jumping over to G3. Fair enough. He does actually sacrifice some power to do that. Holds on to those tools. Does he pass right now? I wonder. He does pass. And he gets the big building. So he's set himself up for enough power where he will, let's see, 4, 3, he can get coins. And he gets a bit greedy in a good way, where he's just going to get himself another 8 points the next round, just from the pass tile. Pretty cool. Let's see what happens next. I'm assuming there's probably a school happening next round. But let's see. By the way, points now. He's got 56 versus everybody else 32, 23, 32. So definitely getting a nice little head start on points. Okay, so we're into the next round. Still missing a bunch of coins, but he can now take coins, and he does. So 11 tools, 8 coins, 2 scholars. Okay, so there's that guild. It's a guild round, so he scores 3 points for that. Assume we have a school happening next. And so I remember the favors he took. It was not really a lot of scoring favors at all. Let's just see what he ended up taking. Okay, so again, this time went for blue and took, competency 12. So pretty standard there, econ stuff. So he did that. And part of the reason for going up blue too, by the way, not just for the power in round 2, but setting up for round 4, whereas the scholars, where you get scholars. And he turns scholars into 5 points apiece. So what's next? Still starving for coins here. Okay, so he sends. So he uses a book to go up. I'm assuming blue. Yep, to blue. There's more power there. So he's gonna get 6 power a turn, which should help. He has a total of 5 scholars in his supply still left. He sent a couple. I feel like there should be more, but maybe that's right. 7 scholars total. Yeah, I think so. Anything else happening? No. Okay, so he's gonna pass. Probably gonna take coins, I assume. Yes. Takes coins. So really, like you could tell, great sort of passing. That's kind of that next level stuff that you see great Terra Mystica players doing. Setting up for getting the pastels they want. The other thing that's interesting too, so actually I'm just trying to think. Let's see when he gets big building in. I'm going to see who takes big building next. No, it's not taken right away. So red, I took it this round. So I'm 4th, and so it's actually yellow that has priority on the big building. Okay, so we go into the next round. He's the second to act in this case, and he's got 6 power in bowl 3. Goes up blue again, so he's going to get maximize that scholar reward from science. Okay, and he gets coins. That's because, what did Fatty do? Fatty decided to do mole stuff and tunnel. He didn't have any power to do anything, so Yuki's got himself all set up for a workshop round, ton of resources, 5 scholars. I wonder if he gets the scholar power action as well. Nope, he starts jumping. Okay. There's one jump. There's another at C3. Finally, he gets the power over here from gray. It's been waiting forever for. Jump to H7. More power from gray. Who took the scholar, I wonder? Oh, it wasn't Yuki. I'm not sure, but I don't think Yuki got it. Okay, got another one, F6. Keep in mind, he has not done any digs since the beginning of the game where he got the double dig competency. It's kind of incredible, and he's got all but 2 workshops built, and he's going to at least build all but 1. That's super efficient. Does build another one. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 5 power priest to build the last one. No. He decides to save it. Okay. See, that's efficiency too. I guess that's... His 5 power priest is kind of expensive. Might as well wait till next round, where he's getting 6 priests. Unfortunately, he can only get 5. But still, not bad. What does he pass for? Can't do big building. Okay, so coins. And he does need them. And this time, Fatty will have the power to take coins, and needs it. So, makes sense. Okay, so this round is still continuing. So it's a big building round. Okay, so Yuki got some books there. Oh, right. So, okay, so now, here we go, right? Round 5, and he's advancing his digs. So it hasn't done that yet, but now, running out of some of the black spots. Still has 3 natural blacks he can get to. Oh yes, I remember now. He starts annoying me and digging, starts doing the flight and dig as if he was moles to get sort of 5 points that way. So I remember him digging B7 just to sort of hurt my progress towards this town over here, which he stopped basically because it got a little too expensive. Oops. Okay, so he gets a scholar. Remember if he must have spent a scholar. Right, he did the scholar for upgrading digs. So he gets himself back up to 5. I assume he's going to upgrade digs again. Yep, upgrades digs again. So you know, when you're the Fakir Palace, you shouldn't be sending your priest too much to the cults, but he did to win 1 cult, and that was the cult that got him the rewards he needed, the power, the scholars. So it's kind of like you're playing Darklings, where sure, just try to win 1 cult. You're not going to be that culty, but you can do it with competencies too. Okay, so what does he do now? He flies. So flying to B7. Right, this is what I was talking about. 1 tool and 1 scholar is worth 5 points, essentially. So it's, it's not as good of a conversion as Fatty can do when he's upgraded his digs. 2 tools equal 6 points, but it's not bad. So he doesn't even really need the natural spots anymore. Doesn't have to worry about building guilds to make the points he wants to make. So there you go. Anyway, let's keep going. See if he does that. I think he does it a couple more times. So this time did I1. Right, so just did the dig, just to annoy people, essentially, and slow down their progress a little bit. So it's quite interesting. It's like a little bit of aggro that's earning you points. Not only are you earning the 5 points, you're slowing down your opponent's, potential town and getting them less points. So that's pretty clever. I like it. Yeah, so gray does dig there, but it costs them. They must have edge scoring gray, so yeah, he's just like costing us stuff. And then he does it again on B7, which is really annoying. That's like a double dig for me now. Was it already a double dig? It was yellow. Yeah, he turned it from he turned it from a yellow to a brown, so kind of made it more difficult for me. And then finally, he does have one workshop to build. He wants to get the income, so he actually does it at A8 at the last opportunity here. He's getting 3 scholars for next round. Still doesn't have a lot of coins. But you don't need coins to do the dig scholar thing. So right now, the scores kind of stand 123, 89, 91, 77. So he's got a hefty kind of command of the score. But there's other stuff. He ends up with just over 200. So let's see what else. Passing on to big building again. So third time he gets to big building. So that's 24 points from that pass tile. It's pretty impressive. And so now I'm just going to casually put that up blue and, oh, it goes up brown. I'm curious why. No, maybe that wasn't, no, that, okay, yeah, when he passed with the school, he went up brown. I'm curious why. Let's just see. Maybe he just wanted to take competency 11 and not waste the step, possibly. Okay, let's just fast forward here to the final round. Okay, so yeah, Yuki went up brown again. I guess it's a power thing. So he only had 1 power to gain. Didn't want to overflow and get that power, use that power instead when he needs it. So he's got a full 7 power there, 20 tools. That's a lot of tools. Guess some of them were saved from the round before, and he just got 9. 10, 10. Okay, let's see what happens next. Gotta be coins, right? Yeah, coins. Coins, he doesn't get the scholar. Fatty took it. Okay, so he's upgrading a guild over here. I'm assuming he's going to do a school. Yep, he does a school. Yeah, as predicted, he took competency 11, got that 1 blue step and 2 blue books. So I think he's setting up for an innovation. Okay, so he does 1 jump here. It's interesting. So he didn't take edge scoring. I think he wanted the books more than anything. He seems to have gained a book along the way. Yes. He converted 5 power into a brown book. And then he did the jump. It's interesting. I guess he's seeing that nobody else can take the competency he wants, which I think is sewerage. So he just decided to do the jump first. Fair enough. Still has 1 natural black spot left. Oh, maybe this is the one that he can't get to, actually. Yeah, B9 is the one you can't get to without digging. Okay, what does he do? Yeah, this time he gets the innovation, sewerage. That's part of the way there to his 200 odd points. Where the heck is the rest of it coming from? So he's building a guild. I assume he's building another school. Yeah, I assume so. And this time he gets the tower. Okay, so the going up the brown here was, I guess, he wanted to get 2 points on a cult, and it was like the best cult to do that with. Makes sense. Seems a bit weird. I feel like he could do better, but you know, he won, so I don't know who am I to say anything. Where did he put that neutral building? He put it there on E1. Is he gonna get a town there? Don't see that that's possible. I think it was truly just like to get him another, help him on the network race. Oh, does it connect him? Is that it? That's it. No, he's connected. What am I saying? He's already connected, so it's not that. Just, I guess, a place to put a structure and maybe get some power. So there's another one to E10. Dig and build. And then he can do the B9, dig and build. Actually, dig and build, yeah. I guess he's missing a power to do the last thing, unless there's something else he's got that I'm missing. Oh, right. He doesn't even need to build. He just does the dig and fly. And you see, once again, he's messing with gray here. Although, not so bad. This is already 2 towns here, so. Was gray hoping to connect that way? No. So it's not really hurting him much. And then I think he's done. Yeah, he's passing. He's got 8 points. Now, I'm not saying that that's easy to pull off. Because, you know, you can look at the competencies. He only scored 5 points from his competencies. He got 24 points from the big building tile, 18 points from the innovation, and just flew so many times. We'll check afterwards how many. And then he ties for network and wins 1 cult and 3rd in another cult. So it's pretty like pretty nice, kind of very tight play to make it all happen. But I wanted to show what you can do with that Fakir's tile with black, because it just, the way the map works, I found kind of astonishing. And I know I didn't focus on Fatty's game, but he came very close to that 200 as well. 198 for him and 202 for Yuki. And he wins. So, can we see here how it all worked out? Maybe not. Okay. Alright, so let's just quick little recap. I'm going to go back to this game just to show where'd the points come from. Alright, so there's Yuki. I like to go down to the victory point section. So victory points earned from Palace. Should be here somewhere. So right, Palace tiles. So 75 victory points from his Palace, which is 15 jumps. Pretty impressive. So like I said before, the bonus card, that's the big building, was 24 out of those 28 points. And we had the area scoring for 15, science scoring for 10, and the other major one was the scoring tiles, which would have been the guild in round one. There's a big building, and there's probably some other small. Oh yeah, and then don't forget the schools. I think he built like 2 or 3 schools at the end. So anyway, I thought this would be kind of cool. Just a quick. How long was this stream today? I can't remember. Can't see right now. But quick kind of look at a good game, one of these like experts, and how they play. So next time you get this opportunity to be black monks, and maybe you can do something cool with it too. Anyway, that is that. I'm going to sign off. I'm actually going to see if I can get a game right now. So I'll stream again if I can manage to get a game. So maybe I'll see you shortly. Thanks. Bye.